The inside of Tate Modern, arguably one of Britain's most famous contemporary art centres. An unusual location for an unusual campaign. 1010, calling on all citizens to try to get their carbon emissions down by 10% by the year 2010. Founder of the initiative, Franny Armstrong, film director, is keen to get everyone involved.
Well, 1010 is a very simple idea. Basically, we ask individuals, schools, businesses, the monarchy, the military, everybody in the UK to commit to cutting their emissions 10% next year in 2010. And that's easy. The first 10% is like it's turning down your heating, lagging your loft, driving a bit less, flying a bit less. You know, it's not hard stuff. But then once we've got enough of a critical mass of the population together, then we're going to challenge the government and we're going to say, look, Britain is ready, you know, now commit the country to some serious emissions cuts in line with what the science says we need to do in order to maximise our chances of avoiding climate catastrophe.
The project also wants to make governments more aware as world leaders prepare for December's climate change talks in Copenhagen, talks in which the UK government is pushing for strong change.
It's a big ask, you know, it's a big ask, but then, you know, you've got to look at the scale of the problem. We're talking about the planet being uninhabitable by the end of the century. So, you know, we need a solution that's at the scale of that problem, you know, and other generations did manage to overturn apartheid or end slavery, you know, and climate change is what we have to do, what our generation has to do. And, you know, personally, I feel very, very optimistic. You know, just the number of people who are here today, the number of people who are saying, yes, I want to be a part of it.
Specific advice on offer here too. Environmental moves from recycling more waste to dumping less garbage to flying and driving less. Things that everyday people can do without too much trouble. A people's campaign. Organisations who have already signed up to the idea range from the UK Science Museum to football club Tottenham Hotspurs, British Gas and the British Fashion Council. The campaign has indeed begun.